What if I told you a Boeing 777 carrying 239 people just vanished? Not crashed, not hijacked, not lost, vanished. And nobody, not governments, not the world's best investigators, not satellites orbiting 22,000 miles above Earth, could fully explain it. This is MH370, and this might be the most disturbing mystery in modern history. March 8, 2014, Kuala Lumpur International Airport, 12:41 a.m. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 lifts off, routine, calm, completely normal. 239 passengers and crew, most of them heading home to Beijing. Nobody on board had any idea that in less than an hour, they would disappear from the world entirely. For the first 38 minutes, everything is perfect. Cruising altitude, steady speed, routine radio check-ins. And then, at 1:19 a.m., the co-pilot says his last words to air traffic control. "Good night, Malaysian 370. That's it. That's the last anyone ever heard from that plane. Now here's where it gets seriously unsettling. Everyone assumed the plane just went down, somewhere over the ocean. Tragic, but explainable, right? Wrong. Military radar picks up something that stops investigators cold. The plane didn't go down. It turned around, deliberately, sharply, flying hundreds of miles in the completely opposite direction, away from Beijing, away from its flight path, like it was trying to disappear on purpose. No distress signal, no mayday call, no emergency beacon, just a massive commercial aircraft silently ghosting across the sky, going somewhere nobody could explain. How does that happen? How? Okay, but it gets even weirder. A private satellite company, not even a government agency, detected something. Automated handshake signals. Basically the plane's system pinging a satellite, almost like it was saying, "I'm still here, I'm still here, I'm still..." And then, nothing. Using those pings, analysts calculated a final arc, a massive curved corridor stretching deep into the southern Indian Ocean, one of the most remote, unreachable places on the entire planet. Think, no ships, no land, no witnesses, just endless, dark water. The plane flew there. Intentionally or not, it flew there. What followed was the largest search operation in aviation history. Multiple countries, billions of dollars, years of effort, and the ocean gave almost nothing back. Until 2015, when a wing fragment washed up on a tiny island off the coast of Africa, Réunion Island, thousands of miles from where the plane vanished. It was confirmed, a piece of MH370, then more pieces, washing up on beaches in Mozambique, Tanzania, South Africa, carried by ocean currents across half the planet over months and years. The plane was there. It did go down in the southern Indian Ocean, but the main wreckage, the black boxes, the answers, still missing. So, what actually happened? Here's what investigators, experts, and analysts have debated for over a decade. Did the pilot deliberately divert the plane? His home flight simulator had practiced routes over the southern Indian Ocean. Investigators found no other motive, but they found that. Was it a catastrophic fire or depressurization? Something that killed everyone silently, leaving the plane to fly on autopilot until it ran out of fuel and spiraled down? Was there a hijacking? Something that went wrong before anyone could send a single signal? Here's the truth. Nobody knows. Nobody. Every theory has holes. Every answer creates more questions. 239 people. A Boeing 777. The modern world, with GPS, military radar, satellites, and the most sophisticated tracking systems ever built. And it just vanished. We live in a world where your phone knows exactly where you are every second of every day. But somehow, a 600,000-pound aircraft full of human beings disappeared, and a decade later, we still don't have the full answer. So let me ask you the same question I can't stop thinking about. If something this big can disappear without a clear explanation, what else are we missing?